Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to U-Turn, a podcast where my friends and I discuss hot topics related to our community. Our today contributors are Alakir and Achio, and we also have a special guest speaker today, Aluel Mayuan. And for those who don't know Aluel is passionate about women empowerment and especially through business and entrepreneurship. Our today episode actually is focused on women empowerment. I hope you enjoy the show. Please comment, like, and share with others who might be interested in this show. Back to the table, ladies. What does the word woman empowerment mean to you?
Yeah, thank you, Paul, for inviting us to this podcast today. I'm grateful, and I'm happy that we are having this topic. It's because it's very vital, especially in our community where we come from. We know that women have been oppressed for a very long time, and I think it's about time and for the women that are here today and other women that are empowered. It's our right, to be able to like bring uh, that essence of women empowerment, because we have the platform to preach that and to make people aware. So to begin with, I'm not going necessarily going to define it, but women empowerment, first of all, it's a fundamental right for any member of the society, to be empowered. So how can we empower our women? This is where we start from. So to empower women is giving women access to equal opportunities as other members of the society. Now, how can we do this? We can do this through education. We can also do it through training. We can also do it through um, giving women voice in when it comes to social, political, and economical uh, grounds. Women need to be given that freedom of them to express themselves, and it also entails women being given uh, freedom to choose whom they want to be with, like the choice of making the decisions and also the choice of religion. Why is it important for us to give women education? We know, for example, education. It's very important to educate women because, number one, for someone to be able to like integrate into different cultures and be critical thinker and be able to like comprehend how do you call it, huge data or huge information, and just break it down and be able to understand that, and and sorry, and be able to break down that and make informed decision through that. You need education, and it's something that we want. Number two, for any society, for any society to grow economically or socially or politically, women need to be given the same opportunities as men. When we go back to our community, if we compare our community where we come from, with the societies where women have been empowered, women have just been, our societies are way behind. Let's take it, for example, Tine Tutowathin Pan Kawaja Kujalawa Titi. There is a huge difference in terms of growth and development, either economically or socially, or whichever way you can put it. And that's why it's very important. Another reason why a woman should be empowered is that women are naturally nurturers. They are educators, and for your next generation, or for our next generation to be able um, to be a generation that make informed decisions and generation that is developing either socially, economically, or what. your woman should be educated or empowered, because she will pass that same knowledge down to the children, and those children will pass it down to their generation and goes, let's say, for example. Another thing, we need our women voices to be heard, because there is no way we will, there's no way we are making decisions that are affecting all members of the community, and women are not given the platform to participate in such decision. For example, I'll take you to Juba. There is these events, you only see the yeah. When it Nachaya, first of all, I kick it Malbaki, right? I think that all committing a week of hold it. Could those meetings are not solutions that are going to affect everyone, even women. So there is bias there. Like, you cannot make decision that is affecting me, like based on my based on my, how do I put it, and then you make decision on that without me being there. And then they just come ku ya loike ku borur ku loike decision American ku diarachi you. In the end of the day, I think they don't give women platform. How are they going to make informed decisions that are affecting women? Because they are not women. They don't know how it feels to be a woman. So it's really important that we give our women voices, we give our women empowerment, we give them equity, and we treat them with fairness and be able to, like, and lastly, I want to add this. It's really important to educate or to empower your woman. Education comes in so many forms. It can be computer literacy, not necessarily having to go to class, but it can come to like computer literacy. It can be crafts, or it can be any sort of, or giving a woman leadership positions so that they can make informed decisions. Where was I? I'm trying to, where was I? Yeah, it's really important that our women are given platform to be able to express themselves. And economically too, let's take for example, right? Koi kun what ke jarba ke bay. And right now, sukulu angot ke chamku, because I can literally go to your home now, collated basement for free. If you are not educated, dika kiralo, right? Ukoike pandu a chamni adeng. So yelwe the enya kutuj. I don't know how they say it in English, but enya kutuj. If you educate a woman, you are educating the whole society, and the whole society is a bit through that education. So I will leave this to my fellow ladies to expound on it and or add more.
Yeah, that was a great exploration of the topic, HL. And I just want to echo some points that you've brought up about supporting women and empowering women in the community that essentially leads to a better society, right? But first of all, we have to look at why we have to do this, because to begin with, there are certain structures and institutions that perpetuate discrimination against women, and they promote this inequality such that women don't have the same opportunities or access to resources to be able to fully participate. And I want to like focus on the economic participation specifically, because once the women are not able to access or not able to have autonomy on resources and how they use it, then they lose that power, and they cannot make their own decision that can support them. And most of the time it leads to succumbing to circumstances that are not beneficial to them, because actually resources big coin, right? So like women empowerment, to me, I would give an example of as a very young girl, I was surrounded by women all around, and that really did inspire me. Not necessarily educated women. I had my auntie who strongly believed in education, and did everything she could to support me in my journey. For example, back home, I would stay in school until like 7 p.m. I went to a day school. I come back home in the evening, but there is responsibilities and obligation as a girl child in the GM context means you have to come home, you have to make food, prepare, fetch water. I was given that privilege, not necessarily privilege, but support for my decision to pursue education by being given enough time to like study and come home and have peace of mind. So my auntie, who was not gone to school, was a really good empowering figure in my life by giving me space to grow and to make my own choices and to have authority to manage my life the way I wanted, even though I was way younger then. And that I think has led to personal success in several ways. So when we talk about our community supporting women, it is not just giving material things, but giving people space, safe space to pursue their own dreams. And that really does go a long way. Just being able to be there for a person and supporting them and giving them space to explore themselves and their dreams. It really does help in empowering women to pursue education and other opportunities to contribute to the society. Yeah, thanks, Rhoda, for inviting us today. And Aloel, nice to meet you. Would you like to jump in?
Uh, Thanks, Akwal, for having me today on your show. I'm really grateful. So, just to add on to what Lakir and Chair have already said, I'm one person who is so passionate about women empowerment. Jalata biho, panda biho gala strengthen, right? Because I believe, and it is a fact, Pinyomatan kan kawaja en the teamwork bear when to do develop and they are developing. A bear when they are empowered. I bear when they are recognizing right. So the level ben pandan going to be a jumping course. Yeah, panda to do from Panmonja. That way they are in a way that they are legally restricted. I can access to property or I can voice right? And now we just from community to community or from family to family. For example, family DNB and Bethan, my dad, a one person love biggest admiration for women. And that's why I'm here today. So if we could have few men like that in the community or in the country, trust me, Kapandan, right? But no, allow some scenario. A woman a rural so insecure, Ranichi which yogal on you in Tiangdu, right? Or the jol on you in Tiangdu Kelakalo. Maybe she's called a both you. Kulegate by the week Bunom topping, right? It's you would be support, it's you would be empower. We just want her to be in the house, right? We have the third enke yolo. So akeka ka we yanke today. We akeka luel kuke then we think to interview of the arbon. And then to they are allowed 75% below the road and power. Even in school, out of 100%, 75 can manabu, 25 can teacher. So then they are keeping today to their bela youth. But then in future, always put in your mind, empower. It begins with you. 75% it could do in a way you don't just need to sit in the house. It's you to fight for that. Take this scenario in Lanyandu. how would you feel binyandu be a pirato in there and benela talking data the here there. So ten diare ko we could be talking in the two. If you're passionate about something, just go for it. Get your success if you are only school and inventing. There are women who are doing so well in business. Kuna loka yo baden, or when you sit and have a conversation with them, kayuke ka kikang school, but they are really doing so well in life. Whether look at support by their partners, families, or anyone, it doesn't matter what they want. A word big a coach, kula kinyut kumiet ken. Kayene chan bu community with the power. A word book agam that voice, right? Biga jam kichit ku wan chie chue chelwel. Nala ka wan lo ke ka gatherings ka diar ka ke fall. Big jam. Then ideas chi diar ka ben in the community ka look at support, right? Then kuchidia too. Ala dear, I want that are really trying so hard to review but there are those and they need to drag them down. German, for example, a lot on social media, I believe Ogoben Ogadai. Ala dear, they are doing so well in business, but ala dear chilung you pin bigal will know. We can you were you think one in a so young talk me, right? That is killing someone's spirit. Then I like you one follow me, I chew. It's simple. Maybe pay loan or something. Go and start your own business. Madam Vinja Nipi, we are Kadianke Jalwe. So young Kuchol Kyoka women against women. We are not helping each other with Benya. So basically that is it. A word BDR wrote support for community in a way that big dear bigger gun voice allow ideas can one ban cake
So many good points Alakira and Aluel have raised, and I would love to expand on that. That point of your Waiwaidu being there for you and you Babadu being there for you, it's really requires someone in your family, you know, to be where you are. Some of us by now maybe they want to meet the meet the Wakalan to Lurastity. Do Wakalan to 12 minutes, or it takes someone kindness or someone encouragement to be where you are, right? So I would love to add on where you are saying that it takes you know, it takes you to put yourself out there and be like, I want to narrow it down to our ladies in Africa, like our ladies that have the men that are providing for them, but they've just this is just a suggestion, guys. I do not have any reason to, like, you know, I'm just suggesting, you can take it or leave it. There are these women that are sitting down in East Africa and their men are here in the West, just providing for their families, and they have chosen to just sit at home and have Nyaniloi do everything for them and just do their makeup, dressing well and going to the concert and whatnot, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I do that all the time. But I believe, you know, this is the right time for you to take that opportunity and tell your partner that I would love to, you know, empower myself. Just think of something that you love. If it's fashion that you love, you can become a fashion designer, or you can actually open your boutique. And because there's someone that is there to provide the capital that it's required for you, for that business to happen, it will be possible. Just take yourself out there, ask for what you want, because I believe if you explain or just tell your partner what you want, or whoever that is there to help you, just give them the framework of what you want, how you want to go about it, and do it. Then at the end of the day, it's going to be beneficial for yourself, your family, and your children, because if you empowered yourself, the burden of your husband having to work 2 to 3 jobs, would be reduced. And for yourself too, it will reduce the idleness. And most of the time when you are idle, you think of doing the evils, right? And you don't want that. And it will help you to be able to sustain yourself, because at the end of the day, you don't have to ask him for everything, even always cook, makeup, cook. Alan said, you'll be like self-sufficient to a point whereby you can get whatever you want and go with that. When we come here to Western world, where we are, right, I will charity begins at home. I hope that now there's a lot of opportunities out there that we are not aware of, because podcast, it's not easy for us to come here and integrate to cultures. We tend to just close our minds and just don't go out there and look for opportunities. We tend to just recycle things and be worker. But there's a lot of opportunities that are out there. You don't necessarily have to go to school, have a degree or PhD or master's degree, right? There are centers that are there to empower women. Like, for example, in my city, there is what is called West, and there is another one that is called Hiatus. I volunteered at Hiatus at some point, but it's for sheltering women, but they help you to achieve what you want. The West, it's let me put it, it's called Women Enterprise Skills Programs. So they provide programs whereby you don't need to pay anything. They provide programs such as computer literacy. If you are able to master the basics computer knowledge, then it will equip you to be able to work in jobs such as administrative assistant or any other job. You are able to actually read prescription could. You are able to help your children do the assignments. And most of the time, our moms, I'm sorry, it's not your fault, but you have the resources that are available here. Just do them for sake of your children, because the children that do not have any mentor at home or someone that is encouraging them to do their homework, the children that are left alone, are more likely not to do well in school compared to the children that have their full support from all the parents, right? That's one thing we need to look into. There's other programs like trade programs and trades in the same, how do you call it? In the same centers that I was talking about. They help you. It only takes 4 months or 8 months for you to be able to complete that certification. And after that, they placed you in opportunities. They give you opportunities to go and work with employers. They connect you with employers. So it's something that you need to take yourself out there. Most of the time we just sit down and make noise. Oh, women empowerment. Oh, women empowerment. Nobody is helping us. Nobody is doing this. But the opportunities are always right. It's just that maybe we are too comfortable to not take ourselves out. This is something that I wanted to add.
I'm really mesmerized by all these points. I want to emphasize that point that 75% of the work is individual. As women, you can't be given something. You have to take it by force on your own. Like, no one can give you voice. No one can give you leadership opportunity. No one. If you don't want it, they say you cannot force a cow to drink. We are nomadic pastoralists. And so we like example of cows because this is our livelihood. And so if women decide by themselves that we want to to empower ourselves, then the community will support it, right? It begins with you, and that 75%, it's something that has to start with us women to really have the desire, the determination, the grit to put in the work, the resilience, the opportunities to fail and pass, right? And if you don't try, you don't even in your own at your own home, right? You have to negotiate with your parent that I need equal opportunities with my brothers, right? And you have to deliver. If you are given opportunity, show that you are as capable as your brother. As in families, as a husband and wife, you have to talk, negotiate with your husband, and let him know that you can do as well, like what he's doing, right? You can actually, you are an equal partner in that household, and you have to contribute in decision making about what to eat, what to wear, the future, your children. You have to even plan education for yourself, because education is a lifelong thing. It doesn't have to be going to university, as my ladies have rightly put it. You learn everywhere. You learn through interacting. Go out and network. Don't just stay indoor with babies saying, mom, mom, mom. No, you need to go out and hang out with your girls, right? And have fun, like intelligent conversation with them, right? You don't always just be talking with your husband, I love you, but people get tired. Just leave him and go out and have conversation with other women, right? Get business ideas, right? It doesn't always have to be baby showers. You have to ideas showers, book showers. Go and meet with other writers that are writing about future, that are writing the history. As a woman, you have to go out. Create a podcast like this, invite other women so that they can come and speak. Give them voice, give them platform to share ideas, to share inspiration, to share knowledge. So to me, really, woman empowerment is begin with a woman themselves, right? As a woman, we have the right, the obligation, and the responsibility to really teach our communities what we are capable of. We don't always have to go and to ask from the government, oh, we need 25% to be increased. Why do we go for 25? We are 50-50, right? Why are we settling for less, right? What is it that men have that women don't have? It's just the organs, and we cover them, they're private. In public, we have to participate equally. And that is what it means to be, to me, like woman empowerment. Is really know your place within your house, outside, in every space you are in as a woman. Know your place, know where you stand. You assess the environment. And of course, it can be achieved when we are united. So if we as women, I love that idea, women for women. Sisterhood has to be there. We don't have to bring ourselves down. For those who are just there seeing Achio has opened a business, and you are there thinking hard about where did she get the money? Where, like, who helped him? Who is behind her? Why are you wasting time investigating the source of progress? You can either keep quiet if you have nothing to offer, or support her so that she grows, because when one woman grow, we all grow. When one woman succeed, we all succeed. So you can join her forces with her, or get inspiration from her to do your own as well, right? You don't have to be there thinking, researching about, and accusing, claiming things that are not there. It's not your place. You are powerful, you are strong, and you can do better. And that is what women empowerment means to me. I'm really inspired and encouraged by all the conversation. It has to begin with us, and then everyone now will support us. I don't know, I see like you're very smiling here. Can you take it away?
No, I love this. I have to say, I love it. And I feel like we're converging at the point where we say, like, the women have to take that initiative. So we do know, when the egg is cracked open by the force from inside, the new life is born, as compared to the force from outside kind of crush the life, right? So if a woman comes out and say, I want to do this, that is going to lead to new inspiration, it's going to lead to change, and it's going to get our society better. There's a saying, I haven't met my grandfather, but I really love that man, because he is very wise. Like, according to what I've heard, he has a saying, that says I don't think if it translates properly to English, but as in what you make by your own hand knows all your desires. So this is a message to kind of reduce that dependency mindset that people have. It is good, yes, to depend on your husband if they're fully capable. Yes, please do that, but also be worried about their health, because if somebody is doing 3 jobs, they need to live longer to be there for their children and see the success they've built as family. So yinte kun anen kati kun ka diche cheo chakaga nya yin kor ba ngi chen na lor bi ba ya rana when relate in your circle ka kor ku bara lo empower ku bana kun ka dik bin ka lo shopping and your small desires actually bagaja tier around like starting small, even kayira hereby. There's something you can do. I was just on TikTok the other day. They're very big influencers on TikTok, and they're simply just cooking and filming and posting it. Like it's not, it cannot be any simpler than that. You cook, you put your camera, you show people what you're cooking, and all of us can cook. We were taught how to cook from age 5. So whatever you have is really valuable. You just need to think of a way of showing it to society that this skill that I have is valuable and I can share it. I can teach others. I can share it with others. I can share my creativity in certain ways. So of course, education is the only way to go, but finding opportunities in your vicinity and in your environment can empower you. And when you are an empowered woman, it is not going to be easy. Let me just say that. People will come at you. People will say, teacher, you by empowered woman. You can drive it around. People are saying, oh, you went and used yourself to be given a car. Like, why is it so hard for a community to comprehend that we are capable of getting our own resources? Maybe there's 1 or 2 people to help you through, giving other people service by using their bodies. Those people might exist, but majority of women are very hardworking, and they're being undermined. Their hard work is being undermined by saying that below. If we don't believe in how in our women that raise us, that raise the community, then what does that say about us as a community? Like mung meat is the hardest thing. I ain't meat, but I've seen people get mung meat. That shit is harder than working for money. Let me just tell you. So anything can go out there, get their opportunity, make their money, but people will come at you. So kind of know that it is going to happen. It's not going to be easy. People will insult you. But if you stay focused on what you want to do, focused on your goals, you can always ignore the noise. There's going to be a lot of noise coming in. That is what I wanted to add on. But I love this conversation already.
Esteemed viewers, thank you so much for listening to this. Is just the first episode of so many that are going to come. Thank you so much for watching. Please share and let every woman that need to hear this hear it. And if they want to join us, reach out to us. And please, really, really, we encourage you to like our page, to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and turn on notifications so that you get access to information instantly the moment we upload videos. This is just the beginning. The end is unlimited. It's undefined. And we hope to bring you all the good news information. The U-turn is now. It's your turn, women. Thank you. Thank you so much.